So these Democrats are already out here. So we're getting out here right now. They've been out here for a while, I guess. They think they have power, but they got none. They think this is going to do anything. Nobody in this town gives a fuck about any of these people. Look, they got their Black Lives Matter shit out there too. Uh-oh. We got the real McCoy today. I'm going to drive down the road, turn around, and park right exactly where these people are having their rally. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, as you can see, they already stretch all the way down. Look at these idiots, man. They're not even from here. That's the thing. They're not even from this place. I'm going to go stand against all these people by myself once again. Patriots of Port Charlotte, Florida. Once again, I'm going to be out here by myself today, more than likely, standing against all these motherfuckers. There's already about 700-800 of them out here. They stretch all the way down the road behind me, all the way down to here where you just saw, all along this side over here, up the front of the road. This is supposed to be their bigger rally of all of them right now. That's what this is supposed to be. So, as you can see, they're already out here in mass numbers. And they're hours earlier than they were supposed to be. But every single time I will come out here, I don't give a fuck. I will park right on the side of the fucking road with these people because they're stupid. They're absolute retards. I'm gonna park Sybil Libble ways. I got my little sign all by myself out here. All by myself. Look at these Democrats that are in our town. Look at all these Democrats in our town. So what my sign is going to say today is Democrats are retarded, and it's going to say Democrats are retarded, Democrat equals retard, and then Trump deport Democrats, and we're going to stand in front of their rally while they're out here. You know, all those people, those are angry rats. Those are the people that hate the Democrats. Come on. Let me get my puppy out. Hold on. Hey, goddammit, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry, guys. My dog started to run into the road. Let me get out here. Look at them. Look at all of these people. Everywhere. Let me get my bearings going. I got my dog. I got my signs. I gotta find a way to get my sign to hold up right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, this is what I'm standing at the front of the rally with. Stop going in the road. Look at all them people. They're already out here so early. They've been out here since 8:30 this morning. These guys ain't got nothing better to do on a Saturday than be out here at 8:30 in the morning, bro. It's crazy. I mean, I got a lot of better things I could be doing with my day today than out here standing with these idiots. You know what I mean? A lot of things I could be doing better. Let me turn it around. Let me turn this around right here like this real quick. See, what they don't understand, if they come down here and get stupid with me, I'll just beat the fuck out of them. I ain't gonna play these stupid games. The cops already gave us permission. That's why they're not hanging out here. Look at her trying to block all my shit. This is how peaceful these people are. Look at them. She keeps walking in front of me and trying to block all my stuff because they know they're losers and they'll never win anything again. And all these people agree with us, not them. We're a 96% Republican voting town, guys. Nobody cares about any of these people here. This ain't gonna make no difference. Every elector is a Republican here, all of them. All of them. So this is where this comes into play. Democrats are retarded. That's where that comes into play. See, I'll just stand on top of my truck. They can't block me. They can't block a whole truck. We got a couple thousand people coming out before this thing is over, maybe. No, we're not a democracy, you ding-a-ling. We're a constitutional republic. We can try being a democracy. That means the majority of the country can vote you out of the country legally. That's a democracy. You're lucky we're a constitutional republic or you wouldn't be here. We've wanted everything. You've never been able to do one thing you said you were going to do. You've been saying for 13 years you're going to put our president in prison. You ain't done nothing. We're putting you guys in prison now, left and right. We are the majority. Yeah, 100% legally. We follow the law. You people don't. Yeah, buddy. Not our ally. They can be on their own. We got nothing to do with them.
We believe in democracy. We don't. You guys.
Well, then go to Ukraine. We're not a democracy. There are no writings in the Constitution that say democracy. We're a constitutional republic, you communist.
We're going to keep it. You're leaving.
All right, so how about due process for everyone?
Not for criminal aliens. Not for criminal aliens. Shoot them in the head for all I care. They're criminal invader terrorists, man. They're killing and raping children in our country.
The wrong guy, so you would kill the wrong guy, so you go to jail for killing the wrong guy.
You've never put one of us in jail. Not once. We've put all of you in jail. You've never won anything.
We let 1,600 go, but I think we might get them again.
You didn't get nothing. You'll never get anything. You'll never win another election because you people run on being retards. You notice it's only young kids that know nothing about life and super old people that their lives are over and they...
The Trump people are out here.
The Trump people come out here 85,000 strong, but we don't need to come out here. We beat you. We won. We don't need to come out here.
You just said there was going to be thousands.
I'm just talking about you retards. You got nothing to do.
You said there's going to be thousands.
We're not even in an election year, you dummy. You're accomplishing nothing. Yes, sir. You're accomplishing nothing except sitting out here looking like a retarded idiot. I got that on video. It's okay. The piece of the left flicking me off. They get so angry. See, that's the funny thing. We don't go bother them because we're actually peaceful, but they come bother us every time. We don't have to bother them because we win at everything we do. We beat them every single freaking time, man. I am up by Burger King in Port Charlotte, Florida. We're on Murdoch Circle. That's where we're at, guys. Share this out to everybody. Look at all these leftist idiots in a 98% Republican voting town. This town's never been a Democrat town. It never will be. We shut down the Democratic headquarters here because they only have 12% of this community. They literally only have 12% Democrats here. The rest are independent. So these people will never accomplish anything here. And thank God they're passing all these new laws about these New Yorkers coming down here because they're not citizens of our state. None of these people from Canada are citizens of our country. They don't have rights here. You know what I mean? They have no rights under the Florida Constitution. Only old people that can accomplish nothing and young people that can do nothing wave at you. All the people that work for this country and run this country are beeping at me. Look, that super fat guy, that super gross fat guy beeped at him. She avoided the fuck out of him. She thought they'd get violent and kick her car. Because that's what they were doing the 2 Saturdays ago, if you remember on camera. We got them on video kicking cars last time. Look at these people holding Ukraine flags. What traitors to America all these people are. What absolute communist traitors all of these people are. Absolute communist traitors. This is crazy. They want socialism? That's crazy. Well, let's try socialism. Let's try socialism for a little bit, because under socialism, we don't have to come out because you people are retarded. We've been taught not to be mad at retarded people, you know? One out of every 5,000 here are beeping at these people. Yeah, guys. She doesn't realize you're beeping at my sign, not her retarded shit. In America, the law is king. You're right, and we're following the Constitution. The judicial branch has no authority over the executive branch. You're not even educated. You're not even an educated person. You don't even know how the judicial branch runs. You don't know how the executive authority runs. That's insane. But you'll let your president invade our country with people that are raping and killing, and then you want to bring a murderer and a terrorist back to our country. That's fucking hilarious. That's proven in court to be a terrorist MS-13 gang member, and then they raise money for a murderer, for a fucking murderer to get out of jail. These people are insane, bro. They raise money for murderers to get out of fucking jail after they just killed people. These illegals are raping people. And you're welcome. Trump made all of you in the stock market super rich last week. Super fucking rich. While y'all were bitching about that 2 weekends ago out here, we made you a whole bunch of money last week. Whole bunch of money. And the cost of groceries have gone down by $1 everywhere. So you're right. Eggs have gone down by $2. You clearly don't buy your own groceries. Yeah, all you can do is laugh because you have no facts to back anything up with. I could show you the facts. I got pictures of all the store prices from 4 months ago and all the store prices from this week. They're down over $2 on everything. Gas is down a fucking $1. It was $3.98 this time 5 months ago under Biden. You see these people, they have nothing they could say to you because all they can do is be angry. That's it. Because they lose at every single thing they do. They lose at every single thing they do. They see 3 Democrat states that are on their side and they think that's the majority of the country. When the rest of the country is complete. Every swing state voted these people out. Every single swing state. Every vote we've had since Trump came into office, we've won everything. We will continue to win everything. We'll continue to win everything. One state, oh no.
Oh, but you said every state.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trump needs to go there, that's right.
You're the one. Deport those homegrowns, guys. Deport those homegrowns. Deport these homegrown terrorists right here. That's what these people are. They're terrorists. You'll never see the Republicans getting out here with all this evil stuff ever, never. The only thing they can ever talk about for Republicans is January 6th, and that's it. That's the only thing they can ever talk about, because there are no other, there are no other instances of Republicans getting violent. But there's 1,000 cases a day of Democrats getting violent. Just look how their demeanor is. You know, we don't bother them. They were all standing way down there when we came up. We don't bother them. They think they're the only ones that have the right to do anything in this country. But they can't enforce anything because they're all weak fucking cowards. All these people are weak fucking cowards that have to get out and break people's shit and cause a scene so mommy can see them on TV so they can raise some money. They don't care. They don't even know anything about anything they're talking about. Nothing. They have no facts. They have no strategy. They have nothing. You know, they don't know anything about what they're saying. Not one of these people. These people are wearing Ukrainian shirts. How traitor to this country is that, to wear a foreign shirt on the anniversary of the American Revolution, the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution, and these people are standing against America. It's time to have another revolution. There's nothing these people could do. Nothing. They couldn't do anything to us. They catch themselves on fire and they shoot each other. We can hit a target from 1,000 yards away. These people could do nothing to us, ever, never, nothing. That's just the facts of the matter. I'm getting my doggy some water, guys. Give me a minute, I'll get back up there. I want my baby to have some water out here, though. She's laying in front of the truck like a good girl. So, it is what it is. It's at the point where, I mean, you guys are... Love you guys. Love you guys. To give my baby some water. Yeah, but it's just the point that because they see this right here, they don't even, and the majority of these people are getting paid to be out here. We already know that for a fact. We've got them on video admitting they were getting paid to be out here last time they were here. So most of these people are just making a paycheck and they don't even know what the fuck's going on. The rest of them are just old and have no knowledge of life whatsoever. You know what I mean? All these old ladies have been married their whole life. They've never done anything for this country. They've sat at home. They haven't worked. They have no knowledge. Most of them didn't even finish fucking grade school. You know what I mean? Most of these people don't even have a third grade education. So, get back up on my... I'm going to turn it around for the Democrats are retarded now. We'll go with this one for a little bit. But listen to this. They got a fucking band out here, bro. How literally retarded and lame is that, bro? They got a fucking trumpet like school band or some shit out here, bro. But here's the funny thing. If they went to any of these high schools here, these kids would beat the fuck out of these people because all these kids are young patriots here. We don't really have any young Democrats living here at all. We have the largest young Republicans club in the state of Florida right here in Port Charlotte. So they don't have the future of this place. We do. We meet with them quite often. You know, when Byron Donalds gets in as the governor here soon, man, it's really going to change in Florida for everybody. And we're going to be happy for it. You know what I mean? I'll turn you around and see these retards again. This is all these people can do. But they do show up. You got to give them that. They do show up. It's too bad that I could beat the crap out of every one of these people by myself out here because they're all cowards, but they do show up. You know, I would easily, though. Huh?
Stop with me.
I can't hear you.
Stop with me. If you want to beat the crap.
I would never beat up a woman ever in my life. We're not like you people. We don't fuck little kids and beat women. And see, they don't even understand what a metaphor is. You see here how she is? She took that literal. Like, I wasn't literally saying if it came down to it, me by myself would take on every single one of these people because they're all fucking cowards. My dog took a shit on one of them last time we were here. Y'all saw that. I was laughing so hard. Trump is your daddy. You've been trying to get rid of Trump for 10 years. You ain't never succeeded, not once. Hey, baby girl. Oh, and you're an out-of-state tag? Good for you, a Trump supporter from a liberal state. The funny thing is they do this in red states like it's going to make a difference. If Democrats are so awesome, why don't you go to a Democrat city where you're wanted and people care about what you're talking about? But you're scared to live in a Democrat city because all the Democrat cities are so violent, you can't stay in them. So you have to flee to a free state so you can have some fucking freedom. Because all you people are communists and cowards. You flee instead of fighting back, and you come down here where nothing you do makes a difference. Love you, brother. Hey, Mikey, come back in a little bit. How y'all guys doing? I'm glad I can give you a laugh for the day, honey. Yes. Look how mad they get because these people love me. Look how mad these people get because these people... Look at that, 8647. That means kill the president of the United States. Isn't that a national security threat, guys? Isn't it illegal to say kill a sitting president? Didn't they arrest a bunch of Trump supporters for saying that they said kill the president? Look at all those 8647 shirts and signs over there. That means kill Donald Trump. But you see, all these foreign flags hopefully will start deporting these people to Ukraine so they can fight with Ukraine. That's what we need to do. All these people that hate America, we need to deport them to Ukraine so they can be where they want to be. Or deport them to Palestine. None of these people would be caught dead in any of those countries, though, because they know better. They know what they're doing is fake. They know what they're doing is false. They want to be a part of a crowd like this. That's sad. That's sad. That shows large signs of mental retardation that you can't be a loner or be by yourself, that you have to always be in crowds of people. They got this old Black Lives Matter flag over here. These are actual terrorists. These people are actual terrorists. Every one of these ideologies are so conflicting, it's not even funny. Look at this. All of these ideologies they have, from the Ukraine to the Black Lives Matters, is conflicting. From the kill Donald Trump to the fight billionaires is fucking conflicting. They're bitching about billionaires while billionaires are saving their fucking country right now. They were out here protesting against the stock market 2 weeks ago, and then 3 days later they were all rich as a motherfucker, and their 401k's better than it ever been. But they said that wasn't going to happen. Now they're back out here like retards again, and everything that they're doing right now they're going to be proven wrong. Go to COVID.gov. I bet you got that stupid jab, didn't you? Now we know that was all fake, and it was made by Fauci. Now we have all the receipts, and we know you people were retarded, and you took an experimental jab so they could figure out what the fuck it did. Isn't that crazy? You got jabbed up with gene therapy so they could find out what that did to your body. That's awesome, isn't it? Your 401k is doing good. Look, he said, how's your 401k doing? We just made these people richer and shit, and they're still bitching about it. Holy crap. See, they don't know what they're talking about. The stock market just had the largest climb it's ever had in the history of America because of Donald Trump, and they're still bitching about the stock market. Holy moly, guys. I'm not going to stay out here for long because these people aren't worth my whole day. I have a job to go do. I have to actually work for a living, unlike these people. So I will be heading out of here in the next, 45 minutes or so. But we all know how this works. They'll all leave at the same time once the paycheck is up, except for the few retards that actually came out here they thought they were doing something. You know what I mean? This lady is getting so fucking mad. You see the body language? She's getting so fucking angry at me. She's getting so angry at me. But don't come down here and fuck with me if you can't stand in the heat. Don't get in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Right? Sorry, guys, I'm looking at a couple comments now. I got a lot going on. I got the sign in my hand, my dog I'm watching, all these people I got to watch out for. See, the thing about this place is, though, they had a real bad experience in downtown Punta Gorda, so they won't get violent because they know the cut. I guarantee you there's at least 3 cops with rifles trained on this crowd in this town right now. There always is. Somewhere around here, there's officers trained on this crowd just in case something happens. In Punta Gorda, they do a much better job. They had snipers up on the roof. They had cops at all the buildings that the people didn't know about. They did a real good job. The police department, not the sheriffs. Not the sheriffs. The city police department of Punta Gorda. Man, they had it all set up when they came out here for that 2020 stuff. Because they came here doing stupid shit in 2022. They came here doing real stupid shit in 2020 as well. Look at this guy carrying an American flag, but doesn't believe in America. Carrying an American flag, but don't believe in America. Crazy. All these people think they know America, but they don't know the Constitution. They don't know how the law works. They don't know how the executive branch works. They don't know how the judicial system works. And did you hear that? I'm the representative here, and I'm just making sure you're okay. We don't have any Democrat representatives here, so he can't be a Democratic representative because we don't have any voted in. We never voted for Democrats in Charlotte County, Florida, ever. They're trying to get close to my truck every time they walk by, but I watch what they do. That's why I stand up on top of the truck here, because that's where all these dents came from. People like this walking up and kicking my truck at these rallies and finding my stuff. We're not a democracy, you retard. We're a constitutional republic, you communist. Look, these people think we're a democracy. In a democracy, there's no checks and balances. There's no judicial system. That means the majority of the country can vote all of you people out of here if we were a democracy. We're not a democracy. What democracy? Oh, they want to be Ukrainian. That's the thing. Look, support Ukraine, save democracy. They know America's not a democracy. They want us to be like Soviet Ukraine, where they end their elections and forcefully take young men off the streets and make them fight in a war that they don't want to fight in. That's the kind of country that they're supporting right now. It's freaking awesome. I wish one of you would, I know you're working today, honey. I know you'd be out here. I can't leave the truck yet. There's that same, look, the same people. Look, you can see the same design on these signs as last time. The same, see that, Deport Elon? That's the same exact people that are at every rally. These are all the same people every single time. They never have new people. Majority of them are not from here. They still have Harris Waltz signs. That shit's over. That shit's done. They just want to show how much of a communist they are. And now look at all the lies and stuff they cut Waltz in. Look at all this tobacco Waltz is in now. Look at all the money their Democrats stole from the American people. All the fraud. The judge that tried to indict Trump for mortgage fraud is going to prison for mortgage fraud. What these guys don't know is we've already pulled the passports of a lot of these Democrat officials. They can't leave the country. They're going to prison. We're arresting Fauci. We're going to arrest McConnell. We're going to arrest all of them because they're all criminals. That was a Canadian flag on their truck. That was a Canadian fucking tag. Lolita James? She prosecuted Donald Trump. The judge that prosecuted Donald Trump is going to prison, lady. The Attorney General, we already know she's going to prison. For mortgage fraud, you ding-a-ling. For fraudulent charges on a president of the United States. For politicizing the political system. How you guys doing today? Love you, girls. For politicizing the judicial system against their political adversary. That's called communism, lady. That's called communism. Look, super young people that have never done anything for this country. How you doing, honey? That's the dumbest thing ever. Fucking marching band. Really old people too, like super old. All these people out here are super old. There's maybe 2 young people at this whole thing. Super, super old people out here. Of course, people that have foreign flags hanging from their window are on these people's side. She's not on her side though, she's Cuban. How you doing today, honey? You from Cuba? Cubano? She can't understand. She doesn't speak English. We love people from Cuba. They hate communists like you. Love you, brother. Yeah, see? Absolutely. Even the people that don't speak English are on our side. Even the people that don't speak English are on our side. That's hilarious. But the people from Cuba don't want no trouble. That's why they smiled at her like, what? You weird fucking person. This lady's getting so mad. I'm just having a good time. I was gonna go, but I mean, watching her get triggered like this is just the light of my life. Love you, brother. We just helped that guy on his motorcycle the other day. He broke down on the side of the road. His little finger gun. That's the same guy we helped on the side of the road on his 3-wheel motorcycle right there. He pointed the finger gun at me. Oh. You know, they talk about racism. There is one black person at this whole thing. They get the support of one black person in this entire community. That's funny because we had a couple thousand black people at our last big rally here. We've had the biggest Trump rallies in the nation right here in Port Charlotte, Florida. But it's not election season and people have to work. Most people have, yeah, brother. Love you guys. In case you're wondering what they're laughing at. Love you guys. And then the other one says, just so you can reference what these people are laughing about and pointing at these people like they're stupid out here. I love you guys. I hope you're having a blessed day out here. I hope everybody's safe. These people definitely don't read their Bible because the women wouldn't be out here doing this if they did. They should read 1 Timothy 2, chapter 9, and they wouldn't be out here doing this. You know, it's been women that have started almost every war we've had in America. It was over women. They're going down that way today. They're stretching down that way. There's actually, look, so listen, there's a quarter of these Democrats that they had for the stock market one, but then all these people made all this money on the stock market. Now they didn't come back out again. they see that we were right. Look at how many of these people we flipped to our side that didn't show up this time. Isn't that hilarious? There's got to be half 1,000 people that didn't show up this time. There was 1,800 of them here last time. There's only what? Maybe 100 this time? Maybe 100 people? Hey down, Bubba. So they went from being able to get 800 people to protest with them to only 100 in 2 weeks. They lost, what, 1,700 people in 2 weeks. Last time they had that whole quad over there filled up, everything. And they tried to fool people too. They told us it was going to be at 11, not knowing we already get out here early anyway. So they advertised it to be at 11 on one site, and then they advertised it to be at 8 in the morning on another site. But they thought Republicans couldn't find that other site, I guess, even though it was a Republican person that built the internet in the first place. So my favorite part was getting that guy recorded saying he's the representative of this event. So that means this is an organized event, and these people are more than likely getting paid to be here. But she didn't know that. That's why she's down here by herself with me. None of these other people actually believe in this stuff. They're just being paid to be here. So that sucks for her. She's literally the lone stander out here that is only out here not getting paid, I guess. Because you notice all the people that leave at the same time always stay on that side of the road together. And you notice there's three, what's up, brother? There's 3 people that come out here that hand out all these flags to these people. You'll see when they all leave, they give the flags back to the person that paid for them. So half of these people don't even own the signs or flags that they're holding. Somebody else makes them and gives them to them, and they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't have a clue. How you doing, brother? Some of these old people can't see. They all had Trump hats on and Trump stuff all over their truck. See, the moment they go into the street, they're violating the law in the state of Florida, so that's why we keep the videos. This ain't New York, you know what I'm saying? They can't go into the streets and do stupid shit here. Impeding traffic is a felony offense in the state of Florida. And they love arresting these people around here. And all the people in jail here are mostly Republicans, so they just do horrible things to these people when they get arrested here. Yeah, there are some out here, absolutely. Quite a few of them. But hey, look, ever since we threatened those people that had the children out here last time. There's no children out here this time. We told them if they bring children back again, we were gonna get them. Look, there ain't no children out here this time. That just dawned on me. So last time they had a lot of people. Compared to last time, this is nothing. You know what I mean? This is a smaller rally, but it's also early. I mean, it's not even time for this rally to be going. The actual paid rally doesn't start till 11 o'clock. These people all got here really early. It's 10:50, so the actual rally will be starting soon. If you go to the 5501 website, it says that this rally is 11 o'clock to noon. So any of these people that are here for the 5501, they only get paid from noon until, or from 11 till noon, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then now she wants to try to, hold on, let's get the good one for you. Oh, let's get the good one for you, retard. Come on. I'm live this whole time. Everything we're doing is recorded live. I got 5 cameras on you. Love you, brother. See, you got to bring a bunch of cameras when you come out with these people. You got to. There's no choice. These are some sneaky, sneaky evil people, man. See, around here, they can only attack you when you're not around. They'll attack your truck and stuff while you're asleep. And they don't have the balls to do the stuff they do in the city out here. But these are all, like, half-dead old white people out here. You know what I mean? This is all people that aren't educated and think that this is a racist country, even though every black country still legally has slaves, and we're the only country that fought a war to get rid of fucking slaves. You know? But these people call us racist. Love you, baby. See, I love the people that hate me, too. Because one day, they can be re-educated. You know what I mean? I believe in redemption. I believe in all of that good stuff. I do know for a fact not one of these people can call them a Christian because they've never read the Bible if they're out here doing this with these types of signs. Just so everybody knows, tolerance is a sin in the Bible. God said in Revelation, I have this against you. You tolerate the Jezebel spirit that leads my children into immoralities and depravities. This I hate about you, says the Lord God. It also says women are supposed to sit back submissively and quietly and just give birth to children. That's 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. 5 times in 1 Timothy chapter 2, it says, this is the truth. Yeah, buddy, love you. He's flicking the Democrats off. Love you, baby. I'm a Trumper. Love you guys. Love you guys. I better flip my sign around so they can see I like Donald Trump. I don't want to get any. Love you, ladies. Love you. A lot of people are taking videos. Now it's starting to get busy out in the roads. The puppy's just laying there watching all this craziness. See, that's the beauty of this. One of the reasons I have her out here is they get close to my truck, she gonna bite the shit out of them. They're not as quick to come over and do stupid shit when you got dogs with you. Love you, brother. Love you, honey. Love you. Hey, we love you. Yeah, I'm a Trumper, baby. Absolutely. I'm not one of these retarded Democrats. Love you, brother. Love you guys. Some people are trying to associate me with them. I figured you all knew me by now. How you guys doing today? Having a good day? Yeah. Love you, baby. It's a good day out here, guys. It's a good day. Got air in my lungs. I'm gonna go to the beach when this is all over. Of course, the guy with piercings all in his face didn't like my sign. It's weird because they have the creepiest looking people. Love you, baby. Go Trump. Yeah. You notice that literally every single person giving them a thumbs up is either super obese or has a bunch of piercings in their face or are super old. None of the people that actually run the communities are supporting this. And that's how you know. And those people are the ones that don't vote. Those are the people that don't even go down to the voting polls. So they don't matter. Oh, a whole bunch of them already left down there. Look, this side The majority of these people already left on this side because everybody's giving them the thumbs down because they're seeing my sign. Look at that. They're already giving up and running like cowards they are. They just left this lady in the dirt, didn't they? What kind of cowards do that, man? See, if I had a lady Trump supporter out here, I'd be standing beside her right now. You would think all these people would be able to agree. We don't like the government. We don't like big government. These people are supposed to be the side that hates big government too. You'd think we'd at least be able to agree on something. So that's the difference between Republicans and these people. We're willing to negotiate, but these people are just evil and they're communists. They don't want to work. They don't want to get out here and do anything for this country. They just want taxpayers to give them everything, you know? They just want taxpayers to give them everything. Like they talk about Donald Trump's repossessions of his properties and his bankruptcies. You've never owned a company if you haven't had a company go bankrupt. I've had 5 different companies, 2 of them went bankrupt. That just happens. You start companies, it's not a business you wanted to really get into, and they go bankrupt. The man's one of the richest people on the planet, but he's a bad businessman. That makes no sense. The richest man on the planet, to them, isn't qualified to look at money. Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet, but to these people, he's not qualified to do his job. How you doing today, brother? It's just crazy. Save Social Security. They just saved your Social Security big time. You just got super rich. Why do you even have that out here? The stock market and everything just went up higher than it's ever gone. You just made a bunch of money for Donald Trump. You know it. Love you, baby. Yeah, baby. She was pretty and she had kids. Look at that. That's America. Driving a Corvette, pretty with kids and a cowboy hat on. Woo! Love you, brother. Y'all notice how all the foreigners are beeping for me and giving these people the thumb down? See, because we've never had Democrats in this town, a lot of these people think these are Trump supporters waving flags because they're used to seeing Trump rallies out here. So a lot of these people think these are Trump supporters because all of their signs say Trump first on them. You know what I'm saying? Like this flag over here says Trump sucks, but all these people see is Trump. So they associate them being a Trump supporter, you know? All these signs that say Trump first, they associate you with being a Trump supporter. Like her sign says Trump. That's all these old people see when they drive by. They think she's a Trump supporter. Love you guys. Love you, brother. See these people? These are the same organizers that were in Tampa 3 days ago. 2 weeks ago, they were in Fort Myers. Look, these are the same guys. These are the ones that organize the stuff. The lady in the pink and the guy with the Ukraine flag. These people right here. They're the ones that organize this stuff. That guy with the mask on so nobody could see his face because he's a coward. See that coward with the mask on? They're the organizers of this event right here. And then the lady walking behind him with the loudspeaker. Those people. Make them really famous out there, guys. Love you, man. How you doing? Oh, you know, standing against these retards. I'll be out here every time. Love you, honey. Love you guys. Now the Trump supporters are starting to get out because it's Saturday, man. we'll start seeing a bunch of people with flags driving by. This guy's a Trump supporter getting out of his truck right here. Look at him. He's so mad at these people. He's so mad at these fucking people. How you doing today, brother? Love you, man. I know, man, but you know what? It is what it is, right? Kira, hold on, baby. Let me get you. Yeah, it is what it is, man. They got out here at 8 a.m. too. Just want to say hi? No? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start paying more attention to the phone. Oh yeah, they're making real big money out here. I think it was the last time the guy told me on the last rally. You can go back and go through my 2-hour live. He said they were making $350 an hour to be out here. $350 an hour. That's awesome. Hey, look. The Trump supporters started coming out, and all the Democrats ran. Look, they all left. They left this lady. Look at these coward Democrats. They left this lady on her own. They're all gone. They left her. They just left this lady on her own because they're cowards. They don't actually stand together.
You're telling me giving a finger.
Hey, well, I've been out here all morning. Democrats are retarded. Yeah. They don't actually stand together. I feel bad. He's a Trump supporter.
I know you have to be careful because they said don't step in the road.
Love you, brothers. Love you. You suck, bro. I gotta stand at attention now. Fuck. Fuck. Suck. Oh, no, what's going on? Well, you're going to have to give me a minute, guys. He's playing. I had to put my sign down for a minute, guys. I got to stand at attention for the national anthem. You know that. They're all leaving at the same time. Look, I told you, 12 o'clock. All leaving at the same time. Boom. Told you. Look, their payday's over, and they're all leaving at the exact same moment. That should prove to the ones that aren't getting paid out here that they're out here for no reason. All leaving. I called it. I called it every time. They come in at the exact same moment, and the moment their payday's over, boom. Now, the ones that are stragglers, these are the ones that don't know how to get paid. These are the people that don't know how to get paid right here. The rest of them, they just made them a $350 paycheck. Look at that. Look at them all dispersed at the same exact time. I couldn't read that sign at 25 miles an hour. Look there. Sir, they say it's not organized, but look at that organization right there. Look how organized that was. They all, y'all saw that the people that organized it walked through the crowd and told everybody, this is it. Look, there he is right there with his face mask on. They walked through, they told everybody, bring your signs back, we're leaving. And everybody's taking all their signs right over there to that car and putting them in it. That guy right there with the mask on. So you say they're not organized, but look what happens. These people come out here, same time, leave at the same time. The organizers go around, tell all of them what to do and what to say and where to stand. It's crazy, man. You would never catch a Trump rally all leaving at the same time, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, and we come out for hours. We stay out for a whole day. We don't come out here and stand for 1 hour, you know. They're leaving it when it's about to be the busiest time of the day, too. You need anything, brother? Hey! Donald Trump is your president, if you like it or not. I like to have a good time when I'm out here. Yes, people, I'm dancing to the Donald Trump is your president song over there. These are all the ones that just left there. Even. See, they do that for the video purposes. You see the people videotaping while they're driving by beeping now? How you doing, guys? Love you, brother. I was just hanging out with him at the grocery store earlier today. Oh, love you, brothers. See, they don't post these on actual social media. They post it on like Blue Sky, Facebook, all the places the Republicans don't go. We post our stuff everywhere. They do it. Love you, brother. Yeah. Now, let's see how many videos. Oh, I took my hat off because the fucking national anthem, somebody had the national anthem playing in the middle of the street with a Trump flag. I had to drop all my stuff and stand at attention. But it's just hilarious the way these people are. Bleep, 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 bleep. You see how they stand with their signs too? These people can't even see their signs because they're standing facing me. The only one that can see their signs are the people that park in this turning lane. But if you stand with your sign like this, everybody on the road can see it. You know what I mean? What's this guy's sign say? Hey, at least I invested in the acrylic fat-tipped pen, you know what I mean? You go home and have a beer, brother. That's funny that they say they're not organized. That's pretty damn organized, right? Man, 1,000 people all just at the exact same moment, like clockwork, leave at the same time. That's fucking hilarious. Roll some coal, brother. Roll some coal. That's a diesel truck. You know what to do. Do. Is it a diesel? It might not be. That might just be a Ford F-250. I think it's funny the way this worked out. Look, gotta be safe. Love you guys. Okay, everybody, that's about all she wrote. I don't need to be the last man out. They dispersed. They accomplished nothing. As usual. I'm gonna leave my cameras all rolling. We're gonna go eat us some old Burger King. I picked up a big deposit this morning for a job I'm doing, so. Dump the puppy's water out. The American flag. Come around list. Oh, guys. Well, as usual, their rallies aren't even good content, man. At least our rallies are good. What's that?
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, handsome. Oh, what happened to your head?
People caught our RV on fire during 2020 while we were sleeping inside it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
So that's the things we've been through. Every dent on this truck is because I own the big Trump store in the front of town. I've been shot 3 times. I've been poisoned. I got videos and pictures of everything too. So you kind of understand why we're a little salty with these Democrats around here, you know?
Yeah.
And they only do it in the middle of the night. They only do it in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. They won't come at you in person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't believe in any violence. So.
I don't believe in violence, but they've done a lot of pretty bad things here. They've caught a lot of things on fire, and that's why my truck looks like this, so they target me and not the people in my community.
There you go.
I don't want them targeting people in my community, you know what I mean? It's a retirement community. Listen, all it is at the end of the day is we're American citizens, and the government doesn't matter, we matter. And we need to remember that. And we need to we put God back in our country so we can have a peaceful country again. You know, we don't need to be building Muslim cities all over our country that are going to take the exact opposite values. We just need to love each other and agree to disagree. That's what we got to do. Love you, brother. I got that finance bill finally. That 38 grand wasn't nice on my roof, bud. So I hope you guys all have a blessed day here today. As you can see, after you be safe out there, honey. Everybody else is gone. Be safe. So you see, now that I've been spitting facts this whole time and she's been listening, she's not mean to me anymore. You see that, right? She wanted to pet my dog. She's seen my dog all day. It's the first time she wanted to pet her. That's the funny thing about these people. When they hear this stuff and they listen, and maybe sometimes they can learn. Maybe an old dog can learn new tricks, right? Maybe not. She's recording me right now. Okay. Oh, I gotta put a seatbelt on. She's gonna make a film like she ran me off or something. Oh no, I know what she was doing. She was posting my phone number all over the Democrat site that she's on. She did that twice earlier today. See, when I got here, as you notice, I was live when I pulled in. She was real angry with me. She was a little bit on the violent side, and they don't realize that I'm live from the second I get out here. I absolutely make sure there's a freaking camera rolling when I pull into that, with one of them people, so you got to. I mean, there's no other option. You have to have a camera rolling because they will do stupid stuff and they will call the cops and say that you did stupid shit. You know what I mean? So, but yep, that compared to the last one they had here, that was kind of pathetic. That was literally all old people. None of the people that they say are on their side were out here. None of the millennials, those were all old ass fucking boomers. Every single one of them were all old ass boomers. You notice that, right? Maybe 2 or 3 young people. The one that organized, the ones that were yelling all of the stuff, the organizers, they were Gen Z millennial area, but the rest of them were just all old people. So they come out here and they incite with their bullhorns on all these old people and get these old people to start getting riled up, but they can't do any type of enforcement type of thing here because we won't let them. They know that's why I'm out here. Every single one of these people know who the fuck we are. You know what I mean? We've been in every Democrat rally in this town for the past, well, they've only had them for the past half a year now, but we never, you notice you see all these people that say they support this stuff, but you never see any of this stuff outside of here, right? Never see any of this stuff outside of here. Not once. You don't see these people riding down the road with flags on their vehicles. You don't see these people supporting any of this stuff outside of these purely mob mentality atmospheres. Outside of all of this stuff, there's absolutely no, I don't even know what you call it. What we do is patriotism, so communism, I guess, is what they do. Communism, it's not a word, but it is now. Maybe it is. Maybe that is a word. It is now if it wasn't communism. So we have patriotism, they have communism. So, yeah. If that's not a word, we're making it a fucking word. They can make up some bullshit, like pretending that if they cut their penis off, they're a girl. No, you're just a dude that doesn't have a penis now and your butthole's a vagina. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So, you're still gay. You're still just gay. So, are you people so ashamed of being gay that you want to change your gender? Is that what it is? That's what it seems like. You're so ashamed of being gay people, you want to change your gender. All old retired people from up north. I guarantee you, if these people would actually talk to you and speak with you, you'd find out the majority of them are from Canada, New York, New Jersey, Chicago, California. It's always one of those people. Sometimes some Minnesota people, like, that's the only thing they can come back on. You heard her, right? Oh, what about Minnesota? What about Minnesota? Who gives a fuck about Minnesota? Oh, absolutely. And they want to know why we abolished the education system. This is why we abolished the education system. Because this is the type of education you're getting out here. You know what I mean? If you didn't get to see my live just now, they just had a decent-sized Democrat rally in a 98 to 96% Republican town. They've been doing it every single weekend. They say they're going to start doing it twice a weekend. But it's so organized, and I show you how organized it is every single time. And they still say it's not organized. I'm like, bro, you literally have people going around telling you where to stand, how to stand, what flag to wave, what sign to carry, and you have no facts behind. They're carrying a sign and they don't even know why they're carrying it. You know, you're like, well, why do you believe that? Oh, I don't know. Okay. And then they all say, save democracy. What democracy? If we were let me explain this to you, Democrats, you Democrats. If we were an actual democracy, that means the majority of the country can vote to tell you have to leave the country and never come back. That's democracy. Majority rules. There's no more checks and balances. There's no judicial system. There's no executive branch. The majority makes the rules. So the majority of America would be able to get together and vote to kick you out of this country. That's democracy. The majority of America would be able to vote and say, well, we don't want them to have food. That's democracy. Okay? So you might want to be careful when you say you want to preserve democracy. Save Ukraine, save democracy? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Yeah, you mean in Ukraine where they pull up and throw black sacks on children's heads and make them go to war? That country or the country that stopped their actual democratic elections, yeah, that's your democracy at work. That's your socialism at work. They steal everybody else's money because they don't want to work. That's social. That's a socialist country. They don't want to work, so they get money from everybody else. Look, now America's not wiping the butt of Ukraine, so Europe is wiping Ukraine's ass. You know what I mean? Like they asked me about Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. I care about America. That's it. I don't care about any other country. I care about America. We got to spread Christ in other countries. We got to spread Christ right here in America, man. Well, we got to bring democracy to other countries. Like other countries are already a democracy. We're not a democracy. We need to get democracy and the thought of democracy out of the American people's minds. That's what we need to do. Okay? We're not a fucking democracy. We're a constitutional republic with democratic elections. Okay? There's a big difference. In a constitutional republic, you have checks and balances. In a democracy, the majority rules. Okay? So people say, well, communism isn't democracy. No, communism is democracy. Communism is a form of democracy. Because I heard some people saying the other day, well, China's not a democracy. I'm like, no, they are. They're a communist socialist democracy is what they are. They have votes, the majority rule votes, and then their dictatorship of their communist country decides if that majority vote is going to work or not. So they're like communist socialist democracy. Okay? But Democrats think the word Democrat means democracy, and that's retarded. That just proves you don't know what the word democracy means. It means the majority of the country votes for something, the majority of the country gets it. There's no electoral college, there's no nothing. You know what I mean? So if we have a vote and the majority of the country decides Donald Trump is the president forever, that's democracy. You sure you want democracy? With the way your elections are going, you sure you want this to be a democracy, guys? I mean, we can try it. We can try it. A democracy with free capitalists. Oh, it's a funeral. I thought they were having a thing at the Republican headquarters for a minute there. It's a funeral, though. Hey, nobody. Oh, somebody died. That sucks. Somebody died that had a lot of friends and family. Good for them. It sucks that you died. But, I mean, if you lived a good life, boy, howdy, you got a lot of good friends and family here. Holy moly, there's got to be 100, 150 cars at this guy's funeral. Good for him. That's one of those peaceful Democrats screaming, he's going to fuck me, and Biden's going to fuck me, and he's going to get me. Yeah, baby. One of them peaceful Democrats. So, now, just so you know, during the week, you never see one of these people anywhere. You don't see Biden stickers. Maybe one out of every 2,000 vehicles in this town have a Biden sticker on it. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, bro. Seriously. I know. You did that on purpose. Buddy of mine. You can't hear me when he's riding by me like that. He followed me for a half hour the other day. Anyway, I'm just saying, guys, every time, I know I said I probably wasn't going to be out here today, but I don't have it in me not to fight. I don't have it in me not to go up against these people. Because if I'm not going up against them, guess what happens? If I'm not out there letting them know, if you do something stupid, I'll deal with you. They'll start doing something stupid. You understand that, right? Everybody's like, well, if you just leave them alone, they'll go away. No, they're being left alone here. And look, they're coming in mass numbers. The more you leave them alone, the more they gather. Because you know what they see? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn, no turn signals. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have reflexes, guys. Holy fuck. My cigarette's in my lap somewhere. I just went off the road into the ditch just now. Fuck. Oh, yeah. He slammed on his brakes in front of me with no turn signals and just turned right into a parking lot. So I got to pull over right here. That sucked. I almost wrecked. Thank God I just fixed the front end suspension on my truck. I just went down in that ditch. shirts. Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I know. Let's send them to Palestine with shirts that say queers for Palestine. You know what I mean? That'd be a real debacle for them. I'm going to get off here in a moment. I'm heading over to a job site right now. I'm going to be painting the house this week. I'll do some lives while I'm painting this week. I'll start doing lives more often so I can get more viewers on here again. YouTube's got me pretty shadow banned. I'm going to post my Facebook finally let me back on, and I'm not shadow banned on there. Okay, Facebook is letting my posts get out, so I'm going to start going live on Facebook. Okay, guys, we'll start doing the live on Facebook. I'll post all my Facebook information on here and my Rumble information, and we'll start going live on either Facebook or Rumble. We won't go live on YouTube anymore, because I used to get hundreds of thousands of people watching my fucking stuff, you know, and now I'm lucky to get 2.5K views on my videos. So we'll start doing stuff on other platforms. And in case you guys don't know, that representative meeting we were at last week, there is going to be something done about the internet and YouTube. Let's just say YouTube is about to not have the monopoly they have anymore. There are about to be some laws passed about all the banning and shadow banning, and Elon Musk is doing some investigations into these internet apparatuses right now, and they're going to start pulling information about people that have been banned, shadow banned, and stuff like that. And they are supposed to be doing something about it. So if you don't know about that going on right now, that's something that's going to be happening in the next 9 months from the accounts of what I've gotten at these meetings. So we'll see how that works out. But we're supposed to be getting the opportunity to actually sue these companies that have cost us money. So all the money that we've lost from being shadow banned, canceled for constitutional reasons, that's going to be changing very soon. So we'll see what happens, and we'll just stick with it until it does. If it doesn't, like I said, Berserker Patriot at Rumble is always an option. That's always a good option. You can go check me out there. I'm Berserker Patriot Store, Berserker Patriot almost everywhere. You can go to Port Charlotte Trump Group on Facebook, Port Charlotte Trump Group, or Joshua Pierce, Pearce. I have the Trump group, and then I have my actual Facebook page. Now, they didn't give me my original Facebook page back, which sucks, because I was at capacity on that, you know, and that would have put me back in. People got to understand, I don't really care about if people know who I am. I don't give a shit about that. But you know what I do like? I do like to be able to make the money for all of the time and effort I put into doing this stuff. You know what I mean? That's 4 hours of my day I just fucking invested into doing this. So, and to those of you that don't protest on the side of the highway, that shit's dirtier than going and doing landscaping all day. Because the people driving by, all that road dust popping up on you, when you get done at the end of the day and you go home, you're fucking filthy, bro. It's black in your shower, you know what I mean, in your tub when you're rinsing off. That's dirty work. All these signs that I pay for, all these flags that I pay for, the hats, the shirts, you know what I mean? The extra flags I bring for people to wave when we actually have rallies, all that stuff costs me money. Driving to school board meetings, driving to county meetings, that all costs me money. It costs me gas and it costs me time. So I gotta try to get monetized out here again. I'm demonetized on YouTube, so I'm not making any money for any of these videos. At Berserker Patriot on Cash App is my Cash App. If anybody wants to, donate to the cause, as you know, we use the money to help our community and raise awareness for what's happening with child sex trafficking and the pedophilia rings that are going on in Southwest Florida, and all of the illegal immigrant rings that are going on here that people don't know about. Oh, shit. And stuff like that, So, yeah, most of you know what we do, but a lot of you don't, because this is my, 27th YouTube account. So my original YouTube account I had 2.7 million followers, and that's when the FBI started getting involved when I started speaking at school board meetings. So the FBI started coming out and threatening me, and then they were threatening my camera guy. And I love you, brother, but you bitched up. I'm going to say it out loud. You bitched up on me, and you stopped editing videos for me and being involved because you didn't want to get involved with the FBI. I get it. No big deal. Not everybody believes in 3%. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I will... I don't prefer to spend my own money doing this. I don't prefer to have my stuff attacked. It's not my favorite part of the day, losing everything, getting out here fighting like this. But I'll continue to do it because I don't do this for myself. I don't do this for any one person. I do this for everybody in my community and in my country. You know, because the moment these people think we're not going to fight back, it's the moment shit goes south. You know what I mean? Look what happened during the George Floyd riots. Nobody fought back against that. Look at all the damage. Look at the Black Lives Matters bullshit. Look at all the damage Antifa and Black Lives Matters have done to this whole fucking country. Like actual physical violence damage to this whole entire... What you doing, buddy? And that's why you have to learn how to be driving in America, because you don't know the laws. Anyway, that's how you lose. Is you don't fight back, you don't stand up, you don't speak out. Hey, puppy! Oh, I know, Kira. She got the face. Where's he at? Where is he? Get him. Where is he? Find him. Where's he at? Oh, I got the... What? Where is he? There he is. Get him. Get him, Kira. Get him. Where is he? Get him. Where is he? Get him. Get him. If I can get him. You get him. Where'd he go? Everybody thinks she's just peace and gumdrops, but man, when a person comes up to my truck with another animal, she's a monster, bro. She is a fucking monster. Like retarded type of monster too. Like she's single-minded. That's all she thinks about. She sees a fucking rabbit, done. Until she kills that rabbit, she ain't never gonna forget that rabbit was there, ever. You'll take her back to the same spot 4 years later and she'll still be looking for that damn rabbit. Craziest dog I've ever had. But as you know, she ain't never been away from me in 11 years of her life, and I love her. I love her with all my heart. Oh, shit. We're almost at our job site. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta go to the laundromat since it's right here by it. Go to the laundromat, wash your clothes today. I hope you guys are blessed, and I hope everything stays safe for you. They're supposed to have another one of these rallies sometime later on this week, and then another one over the weekend. They're just going to keep getting worse and worse, and keep, it is what it is. I wonder how everything went down. I hope you guys in Tampa are safe today. I know they had one down there. I hope that you guys in Venice were safe today. But like I said, it's hard for them to get violent here because Florida people will just beat the shit out of you in the middle of the street. We don't care. You know what I mean? If our cops aren't going to keep our community safe, we will. This isn't New York. This isn't California. This isn't Chicago. We love our community. We love our people. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm at my customer's house. I love you guys. Be safe. How do I end my live? There it is.